Hello and welcome. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and we'll make a start. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. So again, if you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box. Thank you, Amma, Irfan, Samaya, all her. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. Have been trading now for several years. And just to make it clear from the outset, you will not become an expert trader by the end of this presentation. Please also let me know where you are from, what part of the country are you from, so I can relate to that. Again, like I said earlier, I've been trading now for several years. You will not become an expert trader by the end of this presentation. However, we will show you how to get started. Welcome Olher from Italy. So we'll give you the ropes, we'll give you every single detail that you need to get started. Welcome Alex from Kent. And again, Azzy from London, Emma from London as well. So we've got quite a few people here from London, France. Bonjour, Fabi from France. So I'll try not to speak in French, but we have a global audience here today. Samaya from London, welcome to the call, everyone. We're going to try and keep this presentation down to about, I'd say 40 or so minutes, because obviously a lot of people drop off towards the end. So we like to try and keep things concise. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader, have been trading now for quite some time. So during this presentation, we're going to also do a live demonstration as well on our trading platform to show you exactly how we trade every single day. But before we get into the detail, a little bit about myself. Like I said earlier, many times, my name is Dr. Jav. I've been trading now for a fair few years. And a little bit about myself. When I was younger, I was told to go to school, work hard, get a good education so I could get a good job. And obviously I went through the protocol. I went to school, I got very good grades, went to university, did the same, again, very good grades, traditionally within the top 5% of the class, only to leave university with several degrees to get my first job. And my first job I absolutely hated. My first job out of university I absolutely hated, to the point that on day one of my first job out of university, I decided that I could not work for anyone ever. So I stayed in that job for a few months because obviously I had bills to pay. Once you leave university, you tend to have a negative balance. So I had those bills to pay. So the only reason I stayed in my job was to pay off my bills. And once I'd done that, after a few months, I resigned that position. I bought a ticket to Australia, and at Heathrow Airport, I came across the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Please get yourself a pen and paper, because note takers are money makers. And I'll go through various things during this presentation, and please do take notes as you go along. So Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, introduced me to the cash flow quadrant. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you've been in business for several years, you may have come across the cash flow quadrant. In its simplest form, the cash flow quadrant teaches that 95% of the world population are broke. 95% of 7.8 billion people, which comes to 7.4 billion, give and take, are broke. They have more month at the end of the money every single month. And unfortunately, if you're working in a job which effectively stands for just on broke, you are also broke. You may think you're not, but many people who are working jobs for 40 hours a week as a minimum, they work for 40 years only to retire on 40% of what they could not afford to live on in the first place. Excuse me. And it was looking like I was going to follow that same route as well. When I was in my job, I was in the system. I was in the system, in the matrix, and unfortunately many people, 7.4 billion people around the world, actually die broke. So the cash flow quadrant, going back to the cash flow quadrant again, 5% of the world population have more wealth than the 95% collectively. If you want to be financially free, you have to be within that 5%. There is no other way around. You have to be in that 5%, and that 5% is composed of investors and business owners. And the good news is that as traders, as entrepreneurs, as e-commerce business holders, we form that 5%. So to be financially free, you have to be in that 5%, and we will show you how you can hit that 5%. Now, foreign exchange trading in its simplest form, is the exchange of one currency for another currency. So if your pounds for your dollars, your pounds for your yen, your pounds for your euros, and so on and so on. If you've ever been to a foreign country and changed your money, you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. Let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA from the UK today and go to a local exchange in the USA and change your pounds for your dollars, then you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. If you were to go back to that same exchange at a later date or time, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates that we as foreign exchange traders utilize every single day to profit from. And the good news is, foreign exchange market is green. It does not matter what is happening in the economy outside, we will continue to return a profit. We've actually done better this year than we did last year and the year before. So what's happening in the economy, the fact that people are losing their jobs all over the world, we have a global pandemic, all of that in effectively is actually irrelevant when it comes to foreign exchange trading, because as long as we have money, we can trade the foreign exchange market. So it doesn't matter what's happening outside, we actually create our own economy via the foreign exchange market. Forex is big. Forex is massive. It's the biggest and most liquid market in the world. Now, before I started trading the foreign exchange market, I was actually dabbling in the stock market, and I thought the stock markets were big. Compared to foreign exchange, the stock markets are minuscule. They're very, very, very small compared to foreign exchange. In foreign exchange, up to $6.6 trillion is exchanged every single day. And your bank, whoever you bank with, HSBC, Santander, Barclays, Royal Bank of Scotland, it makes no difference. Your bank or banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day from the foreign exchange market. $1 trillion. That's a 1 with 12 zeros at the end of it every single day. Not every single year, not every single month, every single day. Monday to Friday, banks continue to make $1 trillion every single day, regardless of whether companies outside are going bankrupt, regardless of whether there's a pandemic and people are losing their jobs. Banks are continuing to make $1 trillion every single day. My mentor a long time ago, he said to me, if you want to be rich, you need to behave like a bank. And that is what I did. My mentor also told me that you need to be involved in the real estate market, the property market, the internet or e-commerce, and also obviously financial services. And luckily for myself, I've been involved in all those three things. When I returned to the UK from Australia, within 3 years, I became a property millionaire. And then soon after, I started dabbling in the financial services markets and also e-commerce and definitely internet marketing as well. Now back to foreign exchange, we do or use the foreign exchange market every single day, and it's a 24-hour a day, 5-day a week market. So Monday to Friday, you can actually trade via Forex, and we do it on our mobile phones. So as long as you have a mobile phone, as long as you have a smartphone, you can trade via Forex. Now, in the last few years, I've been to, I'd probably say about 20 to 30 plus countries, 30 or so countries all over the world, and I've been able to run my businesses from my mobile phone. I don't even need a laptop. So I've been to Dubai, to Singapore, to Malaysia, the USA many, many times, Australia, many, many African countries and European countries. Yet my business has continued to grow every single year because I run my business from my mobile phone. So the prerequisite to foreign exchange trading is a mobile phone. As long as you have a smartphone, as long as you're over the age of 18, you can trade via Forex. And you can also trade without using your own money because there's a system known as leverage. And if you choose to use that system, you can trade using the broker's capital. And again, it's possible to do that on 0% interest as well. It doesn't matter who you are or where you are, you've probably come across the term digital currencies. Bitcoin is the largest digital currency in the market, and we trade cryptocurrencies or digital currencies every single day, Monday to Sunday inclusive. So 7 days a week, you can trade digital currencies. So unlike Forex, which is 5 days a week, cryptocurrency is 7 days a week. Bitcoin is the largest. When I last checked, the price of one Bitcoin was $56,000. Later during this presentation, I'll go into more detail around cryptocurrencies and how we trade the cryptocurrency market. But basically, as it stands today, cryptocurrencies are worth or have a market capitalization in excess of not 1 trillion, but it's actually $2 trillion plus at the moment. In the last few days, cryptocurrencies surpassed the value of the largest company in the world, which is Apple. I think Apple's worth about $2.2 trillion, give and take, and cryptocurrencies went beyond the $2.2 trillion mark and hit $2.4 trillion. So cryptocurrencies are growing every single day. Cryptocurrencies are the future of money. If you take anything away from this presentation today, this webinar today, it would be to get involved in the future of money. If you're not currently invested in cryptocurrencies, you are missing out. And again, later during this presentation, I'll cover more detail on how we trade cryptocurrencies. In addition to Forex, in addition to cryptocurrencies, we also do high frequency trading, otherwise known as binary options, which allows you to earn money in minutes. We also are involved in e-commerce as well. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are around the world. Certainly for the last, I think almost 2 years now, a lot of people have been working from home and a lot of people have actually been dabbling in e-commerce. E-commerce is very, very big, and we actually transact online and earn an income from online measures every single day. The first pound that I earned via online marketing was, I think, well over 10 years ago. So I've been an online marketer involved in e-commerce for well over a decade, and the first time I made a pound on the internet was an amazing feeling. We have a platform for you where we teach you and show you how to earn an income from online market as well. So you can do foreign exchange or you can do online marketing. It's entirely up to you. You can work from home using both of those avenues. Now, how we teach you, how we train you to trade is via our mentorship program. Once you register with us, once you decide to become part of our family, currently we have in excess of 400,000 members all over the world in, I think it's 130 plus countries. So 400,000 people in 130 plus countries, and that number is set to hit the 1 million mark by the end of this year. We have hundreds of mentors all over the world globally, and we teach you and show you, excuse me, how to trade via our live mentorship program. So very much now, like I'm speaking to you now live, we have live trading mentorship every single day. So your mentor will sit behind a screen and analyze the markets, and you will do the same as he is doing it. Now, when I was at school, my teacher said to me, do not copy the person next to you. Do not copy another student or you will fail. Do not plagiarize. What I'm telling you is to copy your mentors. So once you register with us, you will be assigned a mentor. You will also have access to over 100 additional educators who will teach you how to trade every single day. When I started trading, I only had around 10 to 20 minutes a day. And because I was persistent and consistent, I did a little bit every single day. I actually became a very, very good trader after a fair few months. So if you look at the screen now, at the bottom, that is then an example of one of our softwares that you'll get access to. This is the Harmonics package. The Harmonics platform pumps out trades every few minutes. You don't even have to do any analysis. We give you trading ideas or trading alerts from the outset. So we give you two numbers, a stop loss number and a take profit number. All you have to do is pump those numbers or copy and paste those numbers into an app on your phone and hit buy or sell. We will tell you whether to buy or sell. In the beginning, you won't have a clue, but because of the way the system is set up, it's a learn and earn system, which means that you can effectively earn an income from day one, even though you don't know how to trade. You'll get access to several apps which will sit on your phone, and these apps will give you trading ideas or trading alerts throughout the day. So it does not matter if you work 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, or if you work from home, it makes no difference, because trading is 24 hours a day. You can get trading alerts throughout the day, and all you have to do is place those alerts into your phone. If you've ever studied trading to any degree whatsoever, you'll know that trading is 90 to 99% mindset. The skill set element is only 1 to 10%, hardly anything at all. 90 to 99% of trading is mindset. That's why 76% of retail traders lose their trades, because they don't understand this basic element of trading. Now, as professional traders, people who have been trading now for several years, we know this, and that's why we've teamed up with Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is one of our mindset coaches. He teaches us on personal development and also how to ensure that we keep our emotions at bay when we are trading, which is very, very important. And we've partnered with Bob Proctor. He's one of the largest personal development coaches in the world, and it's an honor to have him as my mentor, and he teaches us every single week on how to trade. To get started, the I Am Mastery Academy is only $235. Again, later during this presentation, my colleague Mandy will jump on the call and do some live trading on the call as well. But prior to that, I just want to talk to you briefly about the prices. It's only $235 to get started on the basic Foreign Exchange Academy. If you only want to do high frequency trading or only want to do digital currency, it's the same price. If you want to do all of the above, we have the Elite Academy, which is my favorite package, and to get started on the Elite Academy is $325. There is the monthly fee as well, but we have an option whereby you can actually get a scholarship and waive that fee. So for $200 to $300, you can actually learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. And again, the price is $325 if you want to learn how to run a business online. For the ECX Academy, which is our drop shipping platform, which teaches you and mentors you to earn an income online, it is again $325. Should you go for the basic package, the Forex Academy package, and you want to learn how to scalp the market, scalping means that you're coming in and out of trades very, very quickly, sometimes within minutes, sometimes even within seconds, sometimes within hours. Then Vibrator is the platform for you, and you can have that as an add-on to the Forex Academy. If you want to have access to our Swipe Coin platform, which gives you trading alerts on cryptocurrencies, then you can add that to the basic academy. But again, with the Elite Academy, you get all of the above, every single thing you can see here. I'm not going to go into great detail on all of these, but these are all apps that sit on your phone and teach you and show you how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world for just $200 to $300. When it comes to the monthly fee, we have an affiliate program whereby if you introduce 2 people to the academy and they learn to trade with us as well, then you do not need to pay the monthly fee. Many thousands of customers, students all over the world do not pay the monthly fee because they are making use of the 2 and free system that we have. And we'll show you how to do that. So don't worry about the mechanics on how to find people. If you know 2 people, you can get your monthly membership waived. Now, my colleague Mandy will come on shortly. Her whole family is in the academy. So I think it was within a couple of days she actually waived her monthly fee. And again, many thousands of students all over the world do that as well. And again, it's an amazing way to become financially free. I'm just going to see if my colleague Mandeep is on the call now and allow her to go forward and show us the Vibrator platform. So Mandeep, are you on the call?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. How are you?
Mandeep, I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Yes, all good on this sunny Wednesday, so feeling excited for sure. So Dr. Jav, thank you for sharing that wonderful presentation. Ladies and gents, my name is Mandeep. I come from Leicester. Many of you know me, many of you don't. But honestly, I actually started this business about 3 years ago now, 3.5 years ago, and I did not have a clue about trading. I don't come from a mathematical or technical analysis background. I didn't know anything about trading. I didn't even know, ladies and gents, that Forex stands for foreign exchange. Yeah, I thought I'd brand myself as well. Thank you, Simone. But honestly, it was crazy because I did not know anything about trading. I didn't think, I didn't know, I didn't understand. And I really questioned, can I do this? Can I do this? And my mentor, he was great at really explaining the platform and sharing a vision, more importantly. And I want to ask you the same questions that he asked me when I actually came on board with this platform. Question number one, he said, look, and I'll say it for this year actually, since the 1st of January 2021, how much percentage-wise has your income increased by? Now, you don't have to answer the question in the chat box or anything like that, but really think about what I'm saying. That's question number one. How much percentage-wise has your income really increased by since the 1st of January 2021? In fact, how much has your income ever increased by since you started working? Some of you may have started working age 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know when, but all those small jobs that you did as a young boy or girl and going into teens and then as an adult, how much has your wages really increased by? Next question is, in the last X amount of years that you've been working, how much of that income have you multiplied? Because honestly, I've been working in the corporate world for 10 years and I had nothing to show for it. I'm being totally and completely honest. On this call with you, I had nothing to show for myself. So I was age 30, I had nothing to show for myself. I wasn't enjoying my job and I was literally living to work, or is it working to live? And I really had to question myself, is this the life that I really want? I mean, let's face the facts, ladies and gents. There are people out there in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and they're struggling. They are struggling day to day, week to week, month to month, because they're thinking, where am I going to afford the next bill? How am I going to afford this next payment? How am I even going to put food on the table? And I tell you one thing, this was a godsend for me, because within 15 months, ladies and gents, as a result of this platform and using it consistently and being patient and listening to the mentors, I managed to leave my job age 32 and being financially free. Now, Scottish Widows had another plan for me. That was my pension provider. And they said to me, listen, Mandy, your retirement age is 68 on £11,000 per annum, not per week, not per month, but per year. And I remember looking at that piece of paper thinking, I'm shocked. How am I going to live on around £900 a month? So this is scary times, ladies and gents. And the reason why I'm telling you this and even sharing my own experience is because this is the reality for so many people out there. And for the sake of a couple of $100s, you can literally change your financial situation just by understanding how the platform works, just by understanding how money works, how Forex works, whether you're into e-commerce or you want to learn about Bitcoin or crypto, which by the way, I love crypto. There's so many things out there, but depending on what you want to learn, we can help you with that. And I'm very confident because it's worked for me. And guess what? It's working for 500,000 other customers partnered up with this academy across the world, because we're available in 120 countries. So if we are where you are, why not take advantage of this opportunity? So what I want to do is I actually want to show you an example of live trade to show you how easy this system really is, as well as showing you a bit about the back office and how it all looks. So when you log in, I mean, this is what your sort of your IM center is going to look like. This is basically what you're paying for. So on the left hand side, you've got a selection of options, and that's basically what you're going to get in return for your income. Now, for your fee. Now, I always suggest the elite pack to everybody, because as time goes on, you'll fancy a bit of doing this and a bit of maybe doing a bit of Bitcoin and maybe sort of scalping the market, and that will develop, and you can literally do that. You can start to do that straight away. So if I click on strategies, you'll see with the elite pack, you have access to about 17 different strategies. So you can see here Forex. This is basically trading all currencies, and I've got access to all these products here. So depending on what I wanted to trade, whether it was currencies or gold, whatever it is, I can click on any of these and I can start to make money. What about high frequency Forex? This is a form of trading that the banks use. And again, I can simply log into a system and I can start to look at how a platform really looks and appears and start to follow the steps. Now, I know this looks a bit crazy here. You're thinking, oh my God, all these lines and little candlesticks. I don't understand what this is all about, but I will go through a live demonstration in just a second. And then of course we have crypto. Now crypto, I don't know if you know this, crypto market has really taken off this year in 2021. And a lot of people, unfortunately, they're missing the boat because they're not connected with the right information, resources, and people. And I thank my lucky stars every day because people in our company are winning every day because of the education provided on a daily basis. So if I was to go onto the swipe coin scalper, for example, I mean, this is really clever because this is giving you literally entry points into the market of when to buy and when to sell. You see, the thing is, a lot of people like to learn off YouTube or you know, they like to take shortcuts and learn online, which is great. But believe it or not, 95% of traders who do that, they fail at trading because they have no mentorship. They don't know what they're doing. They're literally gambling their money away. So look how accurate this really is. On the swipe coin scalper, this literally predicted crypto to drop at this point as a sell, and look what's happened to the market. You can see that downtrend right here. It's literally the market's shot down. You would have made money. What about over here? If you were a part of this platform and the signal came up as a buy, immediately using your strategy and a couple of other indicators, you could have got into this market. And again, you can see that big, what we call bullish candle. And again, you would have made money. And honestly, this, I mean, it's so accurate. It's so amazing. You can see here, look, sell, dropped, buy, went up, sell, dropped. So literally this platform is amazing because it's giving you the indicators of when to get in and out the market. So that's just a mini example of how crypto works. And now onto one of my other favorite strategies that I actually teach on a weekly basis. And this is another form of scalping. And literally within 4 steps, you can learn whether to take a trade or not. And what I'm about to show you, you do not need any prior knowledge about Forex or crypto. You don't need to have done any courses just to answer these 4 questions. If you on this call can answer these 4 questions, this course is for you. So let's see how this looks. Now, this is an example showing AUD CHF. AUD is obviously the Australian dollar. CHF is the Swiss franc. And this is basically showing this currency to go into a buy. So this is why it says buy trade, and I think this trade actually came up earlier today. So all the trade alerts that are going to come in, they're going to come in on the right hand side of this alert panel. So you know exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to get in the market, when to exit. Now I want to draw your attention to the 3 lines on this chart. You've got the red line, the blue line, and the green line. Hopefully you're with me so far. So let's go through these 4 steps and see if you can answer the questions. Very, very simple. And feel free to put your answers in the chat box. So question number 1, is there a crossover between the red and the blue line outside of the cloud? Let's have a look. So is there a crossover between the red and the blue line outside of the cloud? And I'm getting a couple of private messages, but yes, you are right. Don't be shy to send it to everyone. But you can see right here, if I just get my ellipse tool, you can see quite clearly here, the crossover is just there between the red and the blue line outside of the cloud. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Amazing. Step number 2, it says the current price must be 10 pips above the cloud. What's a pip? A pip is the movement in the market. So we're looking to catch 10 movements. If I get my ruler and click on the cloud and scroll up, you can see it's nearly there. It's about 7.5 pips, but it's not quite there. 7.5 movements. It's nearly 10. Once it reaches 10, then that will be a different story. We can look to take the trade, but so far it's not ready. I call it cooking. It's still cooking, so that's absolutely fine. Right, next step. The red line must be above the blue line. You don't need to know anything about trading to answer that question. Is the red line above the blue line? Yes, it is. Step number 4, green line must be pointing up. Is this green line pointing up? Yes, it is. So we have 3 out of 4 steps that have been met, which is fantastic. Once this price reaches 10 pips, so once this price reaches about here, it's not got far to go. Once it reaches 0.71122, you can get in the trade and you can make money. It's literally as simple as that. I mean, I don't think I could have broken it down any further, but that's literally how it works. Simple, sexy, I absolutely love it. It is literally fantastic. Now, the last thing I want to share with you is compounding, because this is a massive deal. Albert Einstein was the one that said that, you know, those who understand compounding, compound interest, they earn from it, and those who don't, they pay it. And a lot of people are always paying it, you know, month after month, year after year, but they're not understanding how to multiply their money. This is a money multiplier. Let me show you how. If you started off with just $200, and you invested just 3%, sorry, grew your account 3% every day, and you did that for the next 7 months, and you reinvested every single profit that there was into this trading pot. So you've got $200, you're growing at 3% every day between now and the next 7 months is November. Okay, and then let's not include weekends, because the Forex market is not open on the weekend. The crypto is, but not Forex. So let's just go with the Forex. Look at this. Look at this. If you started off with $200 today, you would end up with $12,538 by Wednesday, the 3rd of November. And that's crazy. And you're probably thinking, Mandy, I still don't believe you. Well, let me show you the results. Look, $206 is what you made on day one. Day two, you compounded that by 3%. Now you've got 212. Then you've got 218. So literally you're compounding your money every single day. By day 55, you'll notice that you've hit 4 figures. That's insane. Are you going to be able to do that in your job or in your business in the next 6 months, in the next 7 months? Let's take it a step further. By day 140, which is month 7, you've made $12,000. Now, say if you weren't a good trader and your hit rate was 40 to 50% of that, would an extra $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 benefit you in the next 7 months? I'm very confident it would. So, ladies and gents, that's basically it from me. I've shown you the background, the platform, how to take a trade. I've shown you compounding. Literally everything is here to help you to get started. Do not miss the boat, honestly, because this is the time and place to do it. And look, you know, I'm pretty confident a lot of us maybe here, we want to go on holidays, we want to do things in the summer. Summer is literally 3 months away. Do not be digging in your wages or trying to find the money to do that, but be free, financially free in your mind, thinking, okay, you know what, I've given this platform a go and I'm starting to compound, and my holiday is paid through my Forex. And by the way, I did do that. I did that a few years ago. I compounded an account and I took my parents, like Dr. Jav mentioned, I did it with my siblings. I'm the eldest of 4. So we compounded a Forex account into 5 figures, and we took our parents on a 5-star cruise. So literally it's awesome. Okay. And I'm not saying that to impress you or make any income claims whatsoever. I'm just saying that the past, sort of profits do not guarantee future results, number one. And number two, this process requires diligence, patience. It's not a get quick rich scheme. Just because it's worked for me, it might not work for the next person, and vice versa. Why? Because you have to have the mindset and the desire, more importantly, to want to change your life. So ladies and gents, that's it from me. Have a lovely summer Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Dr. Jav, back over to you. Thank you.
Mandeep, thank you so much for that. That was absolutely amazing. So Mandeep is one of our senior traders, and again, she's been trading with us for quite a few years and has become financially free as a result of this platform. So if I go back to that presentation that I showed earlier, I like it what Mandeep said, it's 3 months to summer. We can make every single day summer via this platform, which is what we do every single day. So as I was talking about before, if you choose to invite 2 people to the organization and they start trading with us, you can waive your monthly cost. Should you introduce more than 2 people, so 3 people and above, you're now classed as an IBO or an independent business owner, and for every introduction to the platform, you are paid an affiliate commission, which is $25 for the FRX, HFX, and DCX academies, and $50 for the Elite Academy. It gets better than that, because once you have invited 3 people to the platform, you're now paid $150 every single month. $600 for 12 people and $1,000 a month for 30 people. Now, you don't have to invite all those people yourself. Even if you only invite 3 people ever to the platform and they invite others, and your collective organization is now 30 people, you will be paid $1,000 every single month. And the residuals go up to Chairman 750, where you're now being paid $750,000 every single month. Now, if you're working in a job, you're probably thinking, that's crazy. No one makes that much money. We have several people within our organization who are making in excess of $750,000 every single month. And that is in addition to your trading income. I'll say that again. That is in addition to your trading income. $750,000 every single month in addition to your trading income. Who would say no to that? Now, initially, I talked about cryptocurrency. I just want to go over some basics on cryptocurrency again before we close this presentation. Now, if you follow the cryptocurrency market, you will know that the largest cryptocurrency in the market at the moment is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently around $55,000, as you can see on the right-hand side here. So around $55,000 for one single Bitcoin. The good news is that you don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin. You can buy a Satoshi. One Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. So if you want to, you can invest $10. You can invest $100 or $1,000. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Now, many people, I call them the lay public, many people feel that because the price has gone to $55,000, the bubble has burst or is going to burst, and that price is too high. $55,000 is not a high price for Bitcoin. We are still at the beginning. So if I just pan into this chart, just 1 second. So in December 2017, the price of Bitcoin actually hit an all-time high then of $20,000. So in 2017, the price of Bitcoin hit, I was going to say 20, you can't see it on this chart yet because it's slow for a reason, but let's go to 2017. Something's wrong with my laptop, it's running a bit slow at the moment, but this is 2017. So in 2017, the price of Bitcoin was, if you look at this, anywhere from around $600, and it was hovering at around the $1,000 mark, $2,000 mark. And then in December 2017, as you can see here, the price of one Bitcoin hit around $20,000. So it went from just a couple of $1,000s all the way up to $20,000 within the space of a few weeks. So the price went up by at least a multiple of 7 in the space of just a few weeks. And then following that, the price came down. Okay, so the time to buy Bitcoin would have been prior to that increase in price. And also, obviously, once the price came down, many people who don't know or don't follow the price of cryptocurrencies thought that it was it was the end of Bitcoin. The price actually came down to around $3,000. And that's when we started to buy again. So once the price hit $20,000, it started to come back down again. The good time to buy would have been after that point. Now, at the moment, what we're seeing at the moment is something very similar to what we saw in December 2017. And again, the price hit an all-time high of around $65,000 just a few days ago. Now, many people, again, the lay public, think that that's the peak of Bitcoin, but it isn't. If you look at this graph again, prior to this huge increase in price, the price of Bitcoin was hovering. If I go back to 2000, just give me a few minutes. Prior to the huge increase we're seeing at the moment, the price was hovering at around, about $5,000 or so dollars. And now currently the price of Bitcoin, as we see it, is $56,000. We are expecting the price of Bitcoin to hit 6 figures in the next few months. It could do it by June, July this year. It could do it later in the year, but the price of one Bitcoin will hit at least $100,000 very, very soon. So if the price goes to $150,000 to $180,000, which is what we are expecting, again, $55,000 is low compared to that. So if you're not currently invested in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrencies, now is the time to do it because the price will shoot through the roof. Bitcoin is one cryptocurrency of many. In fact, there are 9,400 cryptocurrencies currently in the market. And as you can see from this, Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency in the market. The price of one Bitcoin at the moment, you've just seen what that price is, but the market capitalization of Bitcoin currently is in excess of $1 trillion. And Bitcoin forms 50% of the market of cryptocurrencies. So 50% of cryptocurrencies is Bitcoin. The rest are termed altcoins. So we do trade altcoins as well. And again, we give you trading ideas every single day on how to trade and when to trade altcoins. So for example, we have Ripple here. Obviously, we've got Bitcoin, we've got a trading idea or trading alert for Ripple, and we give these out to you. Once you've registered, you will get access to these, and these alerts come out every few hours. We've got Ethereum as well, which is one of my favorites as well, and these alerts will allow you to make an income from the market. So you can trade directly on the exchange. We have exchange ideas as well. In my case, I like to trade directly on the exchange. So I'm buying and selling on the exchange. So I'll buy when the price is low and I'll sell when the price is high. So at the moment, we feel that the price of $55,000 for Bitcoin is low. I advise you to come into the market, and when the price hits in excess of $100,000, you can come out of the market. So we give you trading alerts on, well, exchange trading alerts and leverage trading alerts. So leverage trading alerts are alerts or trading ideas that you can place on an app on your phone. For example, MetaTrader 4 is an app that sits on your phone and allows you to leverage trade the markets. Now, Mandip showed you this earlier, but again, we're giving you trading alerts every few hours when it comes to both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And when we say place a buy in the market will go up, as you can see here. And again, when there's a sell place in the market tends to come down. These alerts are around 80% profitable. It's impossible to be 100% positive on the trading, but again, around 80% of these trades, 8 out of 10 trades that you place using this system will make you money. And we've made it so easy for you because there's only one confirmation that you have to make. If you look at the yellow EMA line here, or the 50 EMA line here, the only confirmation that you have to make as a trader is to decide whether the yellow line is below or above the price. That is it. That's all you have to do. The system's become very, very much easier to use in the last few months. So all you have to do is come in, open this chart up on your phone and decide if the yellow line is above or below the current price. So if you look at the sell over here, you can see that the yellow line is above the sell. When the yellow line is above the current price, it means that there's a sell in the market. And when it's below the current price, it means that there's a buy in the market. So you don't need to have a degree in math. As long as you know how to read, you can become a very, very good trader. It sounds simple. That's all you need. As long as you can read, you will become a good trader. As long as you know how to copy, because we're telling you to copy us, and you can become a very good trader. It's like an apprenticeship relationship. So you're the apprentice, we're the mentors, we'll show you how to trade, we'll hold your hand for just $200 to $300. I don't see any of the platforms anywhere in the world that can give you this quality of education to become a master trader. In the last 10 years, if I was to say to you how much money has flown through your bank accounts, what would you say? In the last 10 years, my answer to that question, when my mentor posed that question to me, my answer to that question was 0. So my answer to that question was 0 because in the last 10 years, interest rates have been extremely low. In the last 10 years, interest rates have been close to 0. And we are expecting the same again going forward. We are expecting the same again going forward. Interest rates are going to be low going forward. So again, it's going to be close to 0. Close to 0. Now, if I can show you a way how you can multiply your money every single day from your phone, would you be interested? If I can show you a way, this is the way. Trading allows you to multiply your money, and you can do that from your phone every single day, regardless of where you are based geographically. Currently, we have students in over 130 countries. Students in 130 countries. And that number is going to go up. So my name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for attending this presentation. My recommendation now is for you to go back to the person who gave you the link for this webinar for you to get started. Once you register with us, you will be assigned a mentor. You'll be put into one of our private groups, and we will show you from day one how to trade the markets. Again, thank you for your time. If you come to this presentation via my link or through my WhatsApp or through social media that I've sent you a link, please get back to me, and either myself or someone in my team will show you how to get started. Make 2021 your year. Let's make it happen. My name's Dr. Jav. Again, please share this video with anyone that you know who could also be interested in trading. We're live on YouTube at the moment. Please subscribe to our channel and we'll get you started and we'll mentor you to success. Thank you for your time, and I'll speak to you and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.